What's up, guys? Part 4 of Until You Fall. Um, you know what? Might as well just get right into this. If you're wondering why I have um, this slot open, it's because that's what I used for my short. If you watched that, if you saw that, I used that for my short. But anyways, this is the right one. Okay. I'll try to keep this video shorter because last video was like 40 minutes long, and that's way too long. And I'm sorry for that. But I was just waiting for something interesting to happen. Okay, I guess I'll just go ahead saying, I'll win. And it happened again, woohoo. If you don't know what I'm referring to, I got this last episode and said I was going to use it, and I unlocked it. And I think I also wanted to use this one, the axe, for this video, yeah. And use this, obviously, because it's like a very light sword, which, since I'm in VR, it doesn't really make sense, but I mean, I explained all this in my last video. But then again, probably no one watched that one because it's way too long, and I accept that. So now I'm spending hundreds of Aether on upgrades, because in the last video I think I got wrecked because I didn't have upgrades. Those Aether captains just absolutely wrecked me. But that will not happen again. And I will make sure of it, hopefully. They're probably going to beat me. Okay. Oh, okay, there's one now behind me. Okay, woohoo. Yeah, okay. Oh. Remember, I thought these were the swords that they were using, but no. Actually, I'm pretty sure the basic sword I use is the one they're using. Like the one I started with. Oh, so this does like no damage, but it attacks fast, so. It's good for blocking. Because it feels lighter, even though it doesn't actually exist. So I know that doesn't exactly make sense, but it kinda does. Now, if you note, first off, I do want to say thank you for 10 subscribers. That is pretty nice to me because, I mean, I know a lot of people will be like, well, it's only 10 subscribers. It's not like you have thousands upon thousands. But let me tell you, every YouTuber had to start from somewhere. This is where I'm starting from right now. 10 is like the first base of subscribers. Like, 10 is that first, woohoo, you're doing decent. It's more than just you watching your videos, you know? So thank you for 10 subscribers. And I'm very happy for that. I also want to mention that I did change my YouTube name. It used to be Sombra Plays, and now it is Sombra's Universe. Let me just pick whatever I want. And you might be wondering, why is that? Well, the reason I made the name Sombra Plays was I made that name back in, like, the 2010s, early 2010s, like 2013, and I just used it for everything after that. And now that I became a YouTuber, I was like, okay, I want to use that name because it's my childhood gamer name. But I mean, again, gaming YouTubers had that name back in like the 2010s, and this is 2020, so had to switch it up a bit. And so I was like on a call with my friend, aka my cousin. If you're watching this, hello. Yes, I am mentioning you. And yeah, she watches my videos. And we were like, I was using like AIs on YouTube to on Google to like try to figure out a good name because Sombra Plays just wasn't doing it anymore. So I kept on being like, okay, what's your channel about? VR, gaming, and include the word Sombra. So I went through many websites, and then none of them were doing good. The closest thing I found to being good was Sombra Games, or Sombra Gaming, and I mean, that's kind of basic. And so my cousin was like, why don't you name it Sombra's Universe? And I'm like, that's genius, but I'm gonna change it up a bit and make it Sombra's Verse with like the VR SE, just to imply that I play VR, because I do. That's basically what my YouTube channel is about right now. Not sure if I'll play anything but VR, but you know what? I could. And so I'm like, okay, Sombra's a verse, but that doesn't really like. Verse is weird. It's like a word that has like two meanings, like a song verse, and like it's used in some movies, like Into the Blank Verse. So I was just like, you know what? Let's change it up a bit and name it Universe. So then it still has that implied VR, but now it just like makes sense. And I mean, Star Wars Universe. I mean, I'm still gonna go back to that name and be like, I'm not a big fan of it, but for now it will work because I'm not too sure of what to name right now. And this works. It's a creative, fun name that I like. Implying I play VR. Which I do. As you can tell. Okay, big guy. Actually, you're not really the big guy, you're more the fast guy. Yeah. I've got a quicker sword than you. So yeah, what I was saying is like, I'm somewhat open to suggestions about the name, but if you do want to suggest a name in the comments, make sure it does have the word Sombra in it. I'm not sure why, but that name will always stick with me. I left a comment on this guy's video saying like, what's the origin of your YouTube, of your like gamer tag or your YouTube channel name? And I put down it, but I realized I used Sombra Play, so once I changed my name, I was like, okay, time to go delete that comment. But yeah, if you weren't wondering, the reason that I do want the name Sombra is because this has been mistaken so many times when I'm playing games with the gamer tag Sombra Plays. I am not named after the Overwatch character Sombra. Do you not know who that is? Because Overwatch is not exactly relevant, or maybe it is. I don't really see anyone playing it anymore, so I'm gonna say it's not relevant. It was this powerful character you could play as in the game, and like, I'm not sure, but there has been the misconception that that's what I'm named after, which I am not. I am named after Sombra because it is the Spanish word for darkness and shadow. And you know what? It just had a nice ring to it, Sombra. So I made myself Sombra Plays. Which, I mean, I thought it sounded cool. Some people wouldn't agree, but I do, so. I like the name. I'm open to suggestions, because right now I'm not sure if I'm 100% on board with my name, but it works. But Sombra's universe is more like a branch-sounding channel. It doesn't imply I'm Sombra. Well, I mean, it does, but like, it's hard to explain. It sounds more like a branch name. Like, you know how some popular people will have, like, other channels. Like, you have the main Mr. Beast, and then you have branched out into Mr. Beast Philanthropy, Mr. Beast Reacts, Mr. Beast Gaming. But, like, his base name is Mr. Beast. So, I'm not sure. Maybe I might change my name up a bit. Maybe I won't. Sombra's universe, though, like, has the possessive form of Sombras. So, it doesn't imply Sombra. It just says Sombras. I'm not sure why, but that, like, doesn't make me... I don't like it that much because of that. I'm not sure why, but... Right now I'm gonna keep the name, because I can't think of anything better except for Sombra Games. And that's also kind of basic. Or Sombra Gaming. On a totally unrelated note, so the other day, I was meaning to say this in my last video, but it just got too long, and there were too many things I was mentioning, and I didn't need the video being any longer. I forgot to mention. So, like a week ago, I'm homeschooled, which means there are a lot more weird things that can happen during school. So I'm just doing my school, and my brother is just, like, walking around. He's younger than me, by the way, 2 years younger. and he's just like walking around back and forth up and down the stairs of the house. And finally, I go up there to check what he's doing, and I walk into my room, and he's just like walking out of the room with this like 10-inch long, purely meat, sausage thing. And I'm just like, where did you get that? And don't take it in a different way. No, it was an actual sausage. Like the ones you make sausage and eggs with. A full-fledged sausage. And I just go to him and I'm just like, where did you get a 10-inch foot long sausage? And he's just like, I had it in a basket. And I'm like, that's not normal. You don't keep sausages in your baskets in your room. What's next? You're gonna tell me he was hiding eggs in his bed sheets? His pillowcase? That was the most random thing I've ever witnessed. And I was just like, you do you. You do you. Take your sausage wherever you need to take it. I still think you're weird, but... And I still don't know the reason why he had that. And I don't know when he got that. To what he told me, he said he got it on his birthday. And I'm just like, why? Who gave you that? And why have you had it for 3 months? Or like 2 months, my bad. His birthday's in November. So, yeah, that was confusing. And I go up to him and I say, I'm gonna tell that story in a YouTube video. And he's like, don't. And I'm like, I will. And he's like, okay, but... He said, okay, but don't say my name. I was like, wasn't planning on it. So yeah, that was a fun experience. That was a very interesting time. And I still don't think I want to know why he had that in his room. But he did, so. I just thought I should share. Fun moments. It's moments like that that makes me happy I'm homeschooled. I'm homeschooled because, like, a lot of crazy things can happen in normal school. But no one in public school, as far as I know of, is going into their locker and bringing out a giant pork sausage. If you have witnessed someone do that in a public school, they have issues. Tell that person to get some help, because I obviously need it. And these are the wonderful wonders of... Okay, that scared me for a second. The wonders of being homeschooled. So that basically sums up what I've been doing throughout the time I have not been posting. Trying to figure out a new name, school, and questioning my brother's sanity. Because seriously, I need to know why that happened. Ooh, we're gonna grab this. I have 5 hearts, I can do it. But now I'm back, and maybe better than ever. Who knows? Or maybe I'm just as bad as I once was. Oh man, this level again? I did this in my last video. So hopefully this video isn't as long. No, you're not allowed to heal. You come back here. Okay, that terrified me. For a minute, I thought those guys could see me. But they can't. Because they're blind. I mean, so am I. I'm wearing glasses right now, so maybe I'm just as blind. Oh, that was cool. I like that. Yep. But I'm glad I'm back playing Until You Fall. A wonderful game. back to my first topic I was talking about. Thank you all for subscribing, even though I know most of you, because I asked most of you. I know most of the people who are subscribed to me, but those who I do not know and who I did not ask, thank you. Thank you for taking your time to subscribe to a little YouTuber. And I do not mean short YouTuber. I am not short. Well, at least I don't think so. I mean small. That doesn't work either. YouTuber that does not have all the subscribers in the world. There you go. But I do have some of the best. I love each and one of my subscribers. You're all so amazing. And I'm still, like, sort of shocked that I have 10. Like, I know to most people that wouldn't be a lot, but it's a lot to me. Because I started not even barely a week ago. Also, I underestimated the power of shorts. Because my first video has about 21 views, give or take. And I'm just like, okay, whatever, it's been out for a week. So, I wouldn't expect it to have a lot. And then, I go back, because most of those views were for me, I upload a short to, like, get people to see my videos. And after, like, 2 days of that video being up, it has over 260 views. So, YouTube, you will never be watching this. Well, maybe. But thank you for adding YouTube Shorts. Because one person subscribed to me because of that video. You did the right thing, YouTube. You did something right. And that I appreciate. Okay, so, off topic, but back to the topic of this game. If you didn't want to watch part 3 because it was too long, let me please tell you what happened. So, the only thing that new happened was I found the swordsmen, and they were all covered in aether. Their armor was now black, and they were way faster, and they had a lot more health. And even though they were pretty hard, I mean, I was able to take down quite a few of them. And then I meet captains that are all A3. And there were 2 of them. And I wasn't able to handle one. And that's where I fell, but that battle took a little too long, and that's why my video was so long last time. Even though I ended up failing in the end. So that was not exactly fun. Give me a mini heart attack. Oh, you're there. I forgot he was there. They would wounded him. Bro, if he got involved in this fight, I would be so dead. Okay. Woohoo. Yeah, and there are these little ninjas that, like, throw magic at you. And they're very annoying. And then we have our good old friend, the captain. So, man. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Yeah, he's a good old friend. But yeah, uploading shorts for the first time was a fun experience. Because it was very weird. I posted one, and it was pretty bad, but it got 260 views. So. And then I made a slightly better one. Still pretty bad, but... And that one, to right now, probably only has like 10 views, maybe even less. So I'm gonna say I'm not sure how that happens, but... Because it's not like if you're scrolling through YouTube Shorts, you have a choice on what you watch. The algorithm decides for you. And even if you watch one split second of the video, you're already confined to giving it a view. Which is one thing I do like. Because it's helped me got more views than I deserve. And I am not complaining about that. Because I like me some views. Okay, there are 2 of you. Ooh. I just realized I kind of went silent for a second. That's because this game is stressful. And sometimes. But I'll be more at peace when that dude's dead, which is now because I took too long to speak. Okay, you're hurting me. There we go. You missed horribly, and you hit a wall. Do I look like a wall to you? I mean, I guess we're kind of the same color. Okay, there we go. Back now. There we go. That was cool. I'm not sure why, but that was cool with me. Like a cool little combo. But I'm on 1 heart crystal, so... Oh, thank you! How nice. You knew exactly what I wanted. Thank you, Aether. Which... has made a fool out of me, but... I forgive you now. You're staring directly at me, how can't you see me? Well, might as well... attempt to fight you. Okay. So my last video, I did this horrible challenge where I tried to use 2 weapons that do barely any damage and can't block. Sound like a great combo, doesn't it? All I think good about them was one of them had a neat special ability, so... and it wasn't even that good. So... that's also another reason why that video was so long, because that challenge took like 5 minutes to kill a single minion on like 3 hearts. It was terrible. I hated it. It was an experience that I did recommend to you guys, but now, looking back, don't. If you want to keep your sanity, that is. And if you've already lost yours, then by all means, go do it. Okay, you're dead now. Oh, woohoo, there's the... you can't tell what that is in the background. That is the Aether Swordsman. Well, no duh, Agatha. What did you think I was doing? Not fighting them? Bro, you want to get a cup of tea later? Want to talk over some sandwiches? There's this great little diner by the place, yeah. Agatha, is that what you thought I was going to do? Yeah, that dude is terrifying. Just die already, please. There we go. See, look how creepy this guy is, but look how cool he also is. Why can't I look like that? And he's much faster, and now he has shield protection over his hearts. Meaning you think, oh, and he can also go Super Saiyan. You'd think I'd lose horribly, but it's even harder when they're captains and they have this buff. And they're in the purple hearts. What? You can't just slice me from that far? Bro! He, like, knocked away my block and then hit me. Am I the one who saw that? I blocked him, he, like, pushed it back and then... That's so weird. But I have fallen horribly. Should I go try that again? I can't really see how long I've been recording, but... I would imagine it to be, like... Quite a while. I'm gonna check how long I've been recording, because I can tell by what time it is. Okay, so it's been about 30 minutes. Is there anything I want to do before then? Before I close out? Not really. Okay, we will do the wonderful tactic of trying to kill this guard. Oh, this thing does like no damage, so. This thing do the heavy damage. And this gives it its superpower, so. If you didn't know that, then. See, and it has this cool texture. Bro, you're not allowed to heal. And he's still on 1 for the heart. Well, that will be our new tactic. Oh, he's poisoned and he doesn't do any damage. That'll be our new thing. At the end of every video, we try to kill that guy. And do I think it will ever work? No. But, will I still try? Yes. And why is this? Because I lack brain function. Okay, well, guys, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. And... that'll be all.